My name is Joey, and I'm really interested in this new idea of food justice. I don't know what it means. So this is my attempt at trying to find out what the role of this new idea is, specifically in a large urban setting like New York City.
What does this say on the package? Product of Chile. Who knows where Chile is? Who can show me on the map? It's New York City in February. Why are we eating blueberries right now? What's it say right there? Ecuador. Where's Ecuador? Show us.
Right here.
Great. How far do these bananas have to come just so that we can have them in a smoothie? The main thing I wanted to bring up today was just an awareness issue that, wow, every time we eat a banana, think of how far that thing had to come, how many people had to get involved to get it from a banana tree in Ecuador and to the school in the Bronx. What does it say on the yogurt?
Organic.
What does organic mean? Made without the use of antibiotics, synthetic growth hormones, and persistent pesticides.
Get some.
Go for it. Now can you find the half cup measure? Anyone here ever used the peel of a lemon?
Yeah,
Maybe lemon pie.
It's super
That's what they do for peanut pie.
yeah, super aromatic. So I think I'm gonna let you do this at your table. I do need someone now to peel a sweet potato. Who's really dying to grate some potato?
I'm Stefania Patinella, and I direct the food and nutrition programs at the Children's Aid Society. We also run a really large and exciting program to teach kids about healthy eating and wellness. For older kids, we get them involved in cooking and learning about foods that they might not know about and might not have been exposed to, particularly, again, fresh fruits and vegetables and whole grains. The food justice program came about because basically we wanted another way to engage adolescents, in particular middle school and high schoolers, in the topic of food without necessarily appealing directly to their sort of individual health consciousness, which isn't always the most effective.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna grease the pan first.
It's got butter on the cookies. I think it's fine. So roll it up real good.
Never made cookies before. Sweet potato cookies.
It's more balanced way of having foods in your diet that are not super extreme on the sugar scale. So let's see if we can get used to it. Instead of, remember, we're not using words like nasty or disgusting. We're talking about a texture, taste, and it's not just about whether you like it or not. It's about analyzing it like chefs. How does it taste? You guys try one too.
It tastes healthy.
What does that mean? It tastes healthy.
It doesn't taste like there's a lot of sugar or fat.
Not a lot of sugar or fat.
It's good. You can taste the lemon.
How much do you think the government recommends that we not have more than a teenager
In a day?
in a day?
5?
6, 7.
One?
You said teaspoons?
Yeah.
7? I say 7. 10, 12.
I think 1.
15.
Let's see. This is how many they said don't have any more than this amount, okay? Thank you very much. It's
I told you 4, 6, 8.
don't have any more than 8 teaspoons of sugar a day. How many teaspoons of sugar does a can of Coke have? A 12-ounce can of Coke.
12. Oh, I heard it.
11. So 11, just by drinking a Coke, already gives us more than we should have in a day. Does anyone here ever drink 2 Cokes in a day? So sugar tastes good. Okay, what does it do to our bodies when we take in a lot of sugar? it turns instantly into energy. The calories, especially refined sugar or high fructose corn syrup, goes straight to energy. If we get too much of it, more than this amount, what happens? What happens to that energy?
It turns to fat.
It turns to fat. Or it causes a dependency in your body that can lead to other conditions
Diabetes.
like diabetes.
And heart disease.
So today we're going to be teaching another class how to make smoothies and giving them a healthy option on what to do at home, so they won't drink any more soda and any of that other stuff.
And there are 3 concepts that we want to share with you that we think it's important to look at in food before you make the choice to eat it. Okay? So, you want to tell us our first word, please?
Local, which means that your food or the item you bought is from 100-mile radius from where you bought it or from your home.
Organic means a natural resource or product that was not sprayed with any type of pesticides, and which also the milk is a product that is not like ingrained with hormones when the cows are injected with hormones, so the milk is natural.
Seasonal is
Dude.
that are grown in different countries during different seasons. Like the blueberries we had 2 weeks ago was from Honduras. And that's the food that's seasonal because it's not grown in the USA during this type of season.
You know how to butter mango?
Time out. Y'all wash your hands?
Of course. I'm sorry.
I like to see it.
Did y'all wash your hands? Do we have an extra knife?
What is in here?
Blueberries, grapes, strawberries, mango, and coconut.
I'm Chef Dave. We just concluded the food justice class. Food justice to me means that everyone, regardless of race, creed, economic status, should have access to affordable and healthy and delicious foods. As we know, too often it's just not the case in neighborhoods like this, the Bronx, and the food deserts. All we have are bodegas and fast food options. Kids they don't have a familiarity with vegetables and fruits and fresh ingredients.
There's a store that's called the supermarket, that concept supermarket, which is really a store. It doesn't carry healthy food like a supermarket does. It carries what every grocery store will have.
I think that's bad. Like you walk in there, you think you're gonna find like fresh food, and then you get like food by all the sugar.
What my mission is to just start to bring an awareness into their field of vision, into their consciousness, that there are other options out there for eating and supporting themselves.
My name's Luke Smascott. I'm from Kinderhook, New York, which is where my family farm is. And I'm down in New York City today. We're selling fruit for farmers market here in the Union Square.
Name is Eric. I work with Tremblay Apiaries doing honey.
My name is Bob Rizzo. I'm selling my brother-in-law's yogurt. His name is Dr. Dave Hammond. He's a veterinarian who has a small dairy farm in Dutchess County, upstate New York, about 100 miles north of here.
Farms are definitely important. If you don't have farms, you don't have food. And once you don't have a large enough farm, you tend to get the quality going down. So local farms are always the best way to go. And this is the best way to get the food directly to the people. Green markets get the farmers right to the people.
For me personally, I know where the bees are. I know the bees. I know where the honey comes from. I know what flowers the bees are eating from. Knowing where your food comes from is really important. Because then you know whether or not it's been messed with, things have been added, or it's been processed, and all that kind of stuff.
At one time in the 1960s, there was 600 dairy farms in Hudson Valley. Right now, there's 20 of them, and he's one of the 20. He's been producing milk for 35, 40 years, and he just started producing this yogurt a couple of years ago. The farm is 350 acres. It's about 185 cows, He milks about 55 to 60 cows a day. Those cows all have a name. They all know what stanchion to go in when they're brought in from the field. It's a very small farm.
Justice. I've never thought about that term, but I think that would mean getting good nutritional value food to the people. And that's what we try to do, I think.
Well, I would guess that it would mean honesty and labeling, honesty in the product that you are selling. Food being natural without any additives or supplements. That's what this food is. It's all natural.
But really, food should be a right, not
How's your new job working out?
I think food justice probably means honesty in the products that you are selling. Is that it?
The food is like a common sort of grounding point where we can all meet. Everybody loves food. Not everybody loves the same food.
What food justice means to me is like the food that we really need for ourselves, that makes it right for us, which makes our body healthy and good for us and keeps us energized, not lazy and tired. Obesity keeps our body in shape.
It means healthy foods being available to everybody.
Food justice means to me like a way to eat healthy.
Food justice means to me that it's like a get-together discussing different nutritions and which could be healthy. Good choices of what your health can help you in the future with whatever you want to do, so to be energized.
Food justice is basically about getting an awareness about what's going on in their community. Why do I find some foods more often than other foods in my community, depending on the community I live in? Why is 96th Street sort of this dividing line in New York City for fresh fruits and vegetables and for healthier foods? Why is my neighborhood riddled with advertisements for fast food and for junk food, whereas downtown I don't see as much of that? So asking these kinds of questions and engaging in those discussions.
The first step really is, this is a carrot. Here's how you peel it. Here's how you chop it. Here's some different ways to cook it. And here's where you can buy it. Here's the difference between an organic one and a non-organic one. Look on the label, the bag they came in. Did they come from California? Did they come from Florida? Did they come from upstate New York? And what does a carrot do for you once it's inside your body? So those are the questions and the kind of awareness that we're working on cultivating through the food justice class.